Howdy, Greg. I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of TikTok Time. Talk about TikToks. One of the things that's most interesting for me to watch as social media becomes more and more popular is like the blending of traditional media like TV and movies and social media. I think it's really cool and interesting to see social media stars like YouTubers and Instagrammers getting roles in like major TV shows and even getting their own shows, appearing in movies, or even starting like huge music careers. But I think the flip side of that is just as interesting. Seeing traditional celebrities, people who got their start on mainstream media, trying to establish a presence on social media. Over the past couple years, we've seen a decent amount of celebrities start YouTube channels. One of the weird things I've noticed, though, is that while it's taken like over a decade, it seems like, for traditional celebrities to start getting on YouTube, it's only taken like 2 years for every celebrity ever to want to get on TikTok. I don't know what it is. I feel like I blinked and now every single musician and actor and comedian is on TikTok now. I don't know why, but it's interesting to look at because I feel like lately there's been a lot of conversations about YouTubers in mainstream media and how well they're adapting. Likewise, I think that a lot of mainstream media celebrities are having a similar issue with going from traditional media, like hosting a talk show, to TikTok, because a lot of the celebrities on TikTok are not very good at TikTok. So I tweeted a couple days ago asking who are some of the best and worst examples of mainstream celebrities transitioning over to TikTok. So I wanted to go through a few of them today and take a look at what makes a good celebrity on TikTok. Who's doing it well? And who should get the boot? Who needs to be kicked off TikTok? Not all celebrities who have started TikTok accounts are bad. I think two pretty good examples are Finn Wolfhard and Noah Schnapp. You'll recognize these dudes if you've ever watched Stranger Things. And to me, it seems like they both joined TikTok just because they wanted to and because they like TikTok. And they make TikToks that they think are funny. They hop on all the popular trends, put their own little twists on it. And a lot of their TikToks are them just like goofing around in their house. A lot of Noah's TikToks are him without a shirt on, which is a little odd. But all in all, a lot of them have like that very Vine-like quality where they're just sort of off the cuff, just a dude sitting in his room making videos. Another celebrity that I think does a good job on TikTok is Charli XCX. I'm not really a huge fan of her music. I don't really even think that I could name any of her songs, but I know that she is pretty famous. She's got a lot of fans. Her TikToks are a lot different than Finn and Noah's. They're chaos. They're pure chaos. That's the only way to describe it. But I've come to realize that that's really what TikTok is all about. It's about being chaotic, unhinged, and completely unreasonable. You can't give a fuck on TikTok. So this is the first TikTok that I saw of Charli XCX, and you know, at first you might be like, wow, that sucked, but hear me out. One of the most annoying things that celebrities do on TikTok is just get on and try to promote whatever they're working on. If it's like a movie, they're always on set showing it off. If they're in like a TV show, they're always like showing behind the scenes stuff, and it really just feels like a ploy to get you to watch the show that they're on. This is just Charli XCX, I don't know, like in a hotel room, and I don't know what she's doing, but at least she's not promoting something. Here's another one of her TikToks. This girl is on fire. So yeah, that's it. That's the whole TikTok. It's just Charli popping up on the screen, Alicia Keys' Girl on Fire, and Charli not being on fire. A simple concept, a simple execution, but honestly, I'm vibing with it. It's not like the most genius thing in the world, but she's just being silly. And that's one of the big appeals, I feel like, for most people on TikTok, is they just want to be silly. They just want to be goofy. And Charli XCX is a goofball. And so for that reason, I'm giving her a thumbs up. She's not getting the boot. She's getting the thumb. I feel like Post Malone does a pretty good job on TikTok too. I quite like this TikTok of his where it seems like he's in a club and his song is playing in the background, so it could be perceived as like he's trying to promote his song. But the TikTok's not even really about that. He's just in the club with a comically large box of money, just handing out gigantic stacks of $1 bills to people.
Let me get one! Let me get one!
And you only see Post Malone in this TikTok, but I gotta imagine there's just like a huge lineup of people just waiting in line at the club to get their money. Oh wait, that's not one box of money. That's 2 giant boxes of money. He's got 2 giant boxes full of money that he's handing out.
Let me get one!
I think the reason I like this TikTok so much is because it's just plain silly. I like the absurdity of the situation, I like how happy Post Malone looks, and I like that he moves like a sloth. Okay, now I'd like to move on to an example that I don't really know how to feel about. In the script for this video, where I've written down all the accounts I want to talk about, I've got like the good, and then the bad, and then I had to make a separate section in the middle called the okay for this particular person, and that person is Howie Mandel. In every technical way, he is very bad at TikTok. Every time he tries to like hop on a trend or do a popular dance or use a popular sound, he just doesn't know how to do it. He can't. He's physically incapable of getting a single challenge right. But it also seems like he's aware of this and is kind of doing it ironically. But even still, I can't decide if using the excuse of like, I'm doing it ironically makes his TikToks good. Like there's this one where he just puts frozen yogurt all over his bald head and then looks around all sad and disappointed. And like, yeah, it's funny. But also, what the fuck? All right, enough about Howie Mandel, the okay TikToker. It's time to talk about the bad. Okay, so someone tweeted me this TikTok by Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy's TikTok is weird because they've only posted 3 TikToks. They posted 2 way back in 2017 and then took a 2-year-long break and then posted another one just a few months ago. And there could not be less effort put into their TikToks. The first one from 2017, which is the one that this person sent me, is just Pete Wentz asking people to listen to their new song and make TikToks with it.
What's up, Pete from Fall Out Boy here, and we just put out our brand new song, Young and Menaced. We want to see your musicals to it, so...
Him sitting on the couch in the middle of the TikTok makes it seem like he got too tired from the minimal amount of effort that he was putting into the TikTok. Hey guys, Pete from Fall Out Boy... Oh, fuck, I gotta sit down. Please listen to our new song.
What's up?
Also, it's weird that he's calling them musicals. He's like, please make a musical for our new song.
Your musicals.
Why is he calling them musicals? Hey guys, please write a full 3-hour-long musical to our new song. It's only 3 minutes long, but please turn it into a full-length musical. Thanks, guys. To be fair, I think that was when TikTok was still Musical.ly, so I guess it would make more sense in that context. Were Musical.lys called musicals? That's a weird name. That would be like if Vines were called feature films. Looping feature films. So then the next thing they posted was a snippet from their music video of that song, and then they just went silent for like 2 years, radio silence, and then came back just a couple months ago with this TikTok. It's just like such a weird attempt to try to market your song, but put the least amount of effort into it possible. Also, why is the caption puppy pranks? How is this a prank on the dogs? Ha, you stupid dog. You thought we were going to the dog park? Nah, son. We're going to the fucking club. Yeah, you can tell that the dogs know they got pranked. Look at the look on their faces. They know they've been duped. But speaking of putting minimal effort into promoting your music, you want to know who else has a TikTok? Justin Bieber. Now I don't want to talk too much about Justin Bieber because I already made an entire video talking about how poorly he marketed Yummy. So I'm just gonna say this. Justin Bieber has made 11 TikToks, and do you want to know how many of them use the song Yummy? 10. 10 of them. Only one of his TikToks is not promoting Yummy, and the one that's not promoting Yummy is promoting his clothing line, Drew House. So like I said before, since there's been a lot of discussion around social media stars going to TV, like Lily Singh getting a late night talk show, let's look at an example of a late night talk show host getting a TikTok. So someone sent me Jimmy Fallon's TikTok. I'm excited.
Snail, jellyfish. Snail, jellyfish. Snail, jellyfish. Snail, jellyfish.
Right off the bat, I don't even know what the concept of this TikTok is. I don't know why Jimmy is like faking out a door handle with the snail jellyfish thing.
Look at these guys up here. This is a big one. What's up, dude? What's up? Snail, jellyfish.
This is like the most timid prank I've ever seen. Jimmy Fallon is like a prank TikToker, but he's like so nervous and shy. Okay, gonna get these guys up here. Gonna get them pretty good. Hey man, what's up, snail, jellyfish?
How's it going?
Snail, jellyfish.
This like timid laugh as he walks away. Be more proud of your prank, dude. You can't just nervously walk away. From your own employees too. I assume all of these people work for you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? How's it going? What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up?
Snail, jellyfish. fish bone, snail, jellyfish. Yeah, I know, dude, I know.
This is so uncomfortable to watch. Do you think Jimmy came up with this idea, or do you think like a social media intern did? This definitely has like dad vibes to it, so I really feel like Jimmy came up with it. So my piece of advice for you, Jimmy, is to hire someone who knows what TikTok is and have them come up with your TikTok ideas. Because this ain't it, Chief. So what I had concluded so far is that for the good TikTokers, it seems like they like TikTok, they enjoy being on it, and they make TikToks because it's just like a fun thing to do, and it's a fun way to express yourself and create things. They understand the formats decently well, they understand the trends. Meanwhile, the worst celebrities, it seems like they don't really care about TikTok, and it's more just a ploy for them to get more followers, push people over to go watch their show, listen to their music. So it seems like a means to an end rather than it's a platform in and of itself. And I thought that was a pretty good rule of thumb. Until someone sent me Bob Saget's TikTok, because it seems like he really likes being on TikTok, and he really wants to be on TikTok, but he's gonna go in the bad category. If you don't know who Bob Saget is, he was on Full House, he played Danny Tanner, and now he's on Fuller House, and he plays Danny Tanist. Before watching Bob Saget's TikToks, I thought that it didn't really require any talent to be good at TikTok. People say that all the time. It's like, oh, you do TikToks? That requires no talent. But if that's true, then how is Bob Saget so bad at TikTok? Either everyone else has some sort of TikTok talent, or Bob Saget somehow has negative talent? Let's take a look at his most recent TikTok so you can get an idea of what I mean.
I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I just want to know, like, what did he think he was doing here? Is it meant to be silly? Or funny? Or like, is it supposed to be ironic? Does he just want to show off his cool little horse trinket? What am I supposed to feel when I watch this TikTok? Because the only thing I feel when I watch this is chills. Or like some kind of deep-seated unnerving feeling, like some kind of unnatural force has possessed Bob Saget to make this. And to be quite frank, I do not like it. Let's check out another.
It's my baby. It's my love.
Are all of Bob Saget's TikToks just him showing off silly items he has around his house? Is that what he thinks TikTok is? In the next one, he's gonna be wearing a suit with a flower on the lapel and he sports it and water shoots out. That's comedy.
No stalling, I'ma pull it off. God put you in my life for a purpose, and we might fuss and fight, but it's worth it.
Wait, is Bob okay? Bob's really in his feelings in this one. I'm worried about him a little bit. I love that little quirky look he gives at the end.
But it's worth it.
That's actually kind of hilarious. And we might fuss and fight, but it's worth it. Why does he do that?
Can be your sugar when you're feeling for that sweet spot. Put me in your mouth, baby, and eat it till your teeth rot.
Yeah, I'm actually very worried about Bob. I see, the thing is, I can't tell if he's being ironic or if he's really just vibing out here. Like, does he know that he looks goofy doing this? And if anyone else was lip syncing like this, would I think it was normal? Is it only weird because he's old? Am I just immediately skeptical of anyone on TikTok that's older than my exact age? I don't know.
All for the gram. Bitches love the gram. Oh, wait, shit.
It's just weird because it feels like every other celebrity who's bad at TikTok just doesn't care about TikTok. But Bob Saget really does care. He really cares. He cares too much.
Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night.
Maybe he's being ironic. He could be being ironic, and he knows it looks silly because he's old, and he knows it looks silly when old people use social media. Is he that self-aware? Maybe Bob is actually good at TikTok, and I'm a dork for not getting it. Am I the dork? Was I the dork the whole time? We may never know. Unless you already know, in which case, I hope I'm not a dork. I mean, these are actually pretty funny. I mean, I get enjoyment out of watching them. But it's like a weird kind of funny. It's like, it's hard to discern if it's funny for the reason that Bob intended. And he posted the same TikTok twice. He posted the horse one again. Why, Bob? Why? Why was that TikTok so important that you had to post it twice? I'm starting to think that he really just did want everyone to know that he's got that nice looking horse trinket. It's a nice trinket, Bob. Is that what you want to hear? I like the trinket. Anyway, I redecorated. I don't know if you can tell. I moved things over. Is it bad? Let me know. Golly, I gotta be honest, I'm not excited to get copyright claimed 10,000 times for using so much copyrighted music in this video. But you know what's gonna make that hurt a little bit less? Today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN is a longtime sponsor of my channel, which is great because I use ExpressVPN almost every day. Whether it be protecting my online privacy when I'm getting work done at like a coffee shop or something, unblocking content that's not usually available in my country. For example, if I want to watch a show on Netflix that's not available in the US, it's as simple as turning on ExpressVPN, changing your server location to where you want to be, and bada bing, bada boom, you've got all the content that's available in that location. There's lots of VPNs out there, so let me tell you why ExpressVPN is my favorite, aside from the fact that they're sponsoring this video. ExpressVPN has the fastest speeds. They actually invest in premium servers so that they can offer faster speeds than any other VPN. They've got 24/7 customer support. It's super easy to install and easy to use once you get it. You just click the big button and then it works. So pretty easy, pretty intuitive. And don't just take my word for it, because it's been rated the best VPN consistently by a bunch of different sources. TechRadar, CNET, The Verge, Comparitech, and many more have ranked ExpressVPN the best VPN out there. So if you want to take your internet privacy into your own hands, or just unblock stuff that's not available in your country, find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by going to the link in my description box. It's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. That's expressvpn.com/DANNYGONZALEZ. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out ExpressVPN. I can already tell you this video will be copyright claimed immediately, and I will probably not make any money from it, which is why it's great when I have sponsors like this and you guys check them out. So thank you for checking out ExpressVPN. And this is the end of the sponsored segment. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my fan base. Greg is what I call my audience. We are an army. We have killed before and we will kill again. Thank you, CJ, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I put a bucket over my head to try to hide my identity from the world, but everyone can still tell it's me because of my big fat butt. Bye!
This video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this?